Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Nuka World. Last time we finished up all of our little sub-questing, we discovered the secret of Brad Burton himself, and his poor little head sitting all alone in its own little personal unnumbered vault, dear oh dear. And today we're going to crack on with the main story, extending our reign of terror into the Commonwealth itself. But first, just wandering around this area is Harvey, the guy who tried to lie to us, so I think we need to settle up with him first of all. Hello there, Harvey.
Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings, alright?
You are such a flipping dead man.
You led me into a death trap. You're a dead man.
Oh, come on. I was just doing my job.
And he has now got... Oh, is he trying to flee? He's trying to flee. Oh, everyone's shooting him for me. Excellent. No, you're not getting anywhere. Hit him. Hit him with a giant hammer. Lovely. Giant rad hammer for Harvey. Beautiful. And he was even wearing a little shock collar there. Ooh, can I put that on for myself? Yes, if I want to, I can indeed wear a shock collar. And it doesn't fill up any of the slots whatsoever. Hang on. And there it is. So if I just feel like wearing an extra shock collar, I can. I've now just got a little kind of bleeping shock collar on. Okay, it doesn't give me any benefit whatsoever, but neither does it give me any debuff, so sure, why not? Let's just have a nice little bleeping glowing choker for bacon there. Very, very nice. Now, Shank, apparently you are the guy who knows how the taking over of the Commonwealth is going to go.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
And let's play it cool for now. It was his suggestion, but it's my decision, alright, Shank?
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Alright, let's get started on this then, though admittedly, what exactly are you doing in this whole process?
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Are you aligned with a particular gang?
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
Fair enough, so you've been planning this for a long, long time.
So what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
Yep, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Wipe them out, absolutely 100% wipe them out. Though, is this going to lead to any differences after we're done, by the way?
How does that choice affect our bottom line?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Guns blazing it is then!
Get a gang together. Those settlers are as good as dead.
Stick with the classics. Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
I've decided that as in fact we're going to be getting some revenge against some of those bloody settlers who have been annoying me about raiders, I'm going to take the nastiest, most vicious raider gang I can. The Disciples are coming along.
The Disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
Let's just say I'm ready and see what happens when I agree to this.
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit?
So, I've got a choice of... Ooh, I've got lots of choices. Ooh, there's a good starting point. Finch Farm. Finch Farm have been attacked and requested aid at least twice. So those losers clearly deserve to be taken over for annoying me. There's a good starting point, yes.
Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Yep, those stupid bastards keep annoying me.
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Absolutely.
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. I'll make sure you've got some backup waiting for you. Help you deal with anyone this place manages to convince to throw in with them. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Wouldn't be surprised if some Minutemen showed up to lend a hand. Wish I could see their faces when they see who they're going up against. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Give those settlers hell.
Alright, so Mason and Dixie. Dixie and the Disciples, Mason in the pack. Ah! I gave the pack and the Disciples 2 territories, and the Operators only 1. And now the Operators don't want to help me. Oh dear. I may have slightly known. Well, I have been kind of walking around and hearing the Operators muttering under their breath about me, so... Dear oh dear, let's see what we can get out of these guys.
Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our new dig. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in the back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, the things leak a little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
Alright, so we've got ourselves a flipping grenade that summons wild animals. Like it.
A bag of animal bits? Well, this isn't the worst thing I've ever been given. Thank you, Mason.
You're welcome. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us, alright?
Okay, so Predator Grenades, and the ability to make more as well. And a Predator Grenade is indeed just a teddy bear full of animal giblets. Beautiful. So now available in grenades on the chemistry workstation, Predator Grenade requires 2 adhesive, 1 aluminium, a cave cricket gland. Okay, so an animal that can only be found in the local area. Cloth. Oh, that's what the fever blossoms are for. I've been gathering those with no idea what they do. You also need rad rat meat, which again only seems to be found in Nuka World, and a spring. So a few bits and pieces, but yeah, easy to find in Nuka World, very difficult to find elsewhere. In fact, impossible to find elsewhere as far as I'm aware, unless loading up Nuka World has meant that cave crickets and rad rats now start spawning in the Commonwealth itself. And here's Dixie upstairs with the disciples.
Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mix them with just the right ingredients, makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Ooh, Fury Grenades. I like. Alright, so we got Fury Grenades and Predator Grenades, and I'm guessing that as of course we found one of those earlier, this now then is what the Persuasion Grenade is. The Persuasion Grenade is, that I found in the market, would have been what the operators would give me if I'd been nicer to them. And that, I'm guessing, is like a calm grenade. It kind of de-aggroes people. So it's kind of all a little bit Skyrim. I've now basically got an area of effect magic spell that can cause fury, that can attract animals, and I've missed out on the one that would cause calming. But you know what? I'm happier with the fury and the animals, really. The Fury Grenade's a bit easier to put together, to be honest. Adhesive aluminium, 1 antifreeze bottle. Okay, that's probably the rarest of the ingredients. Dirty water, bit more fever blossom, 3 of those this time, and a spring. Yep, nice and easy to make. Lovely. Alright, back in the Commonwealth, and I need to take over Finch Farm. I'm going to be honest, I can't remember which one Finch Farm is. I just remember that like a couple of times they've appeared on my little thing saying, hey, you need to go and help Finch Farm, and I'm really bored of them asking, which probably means I forgot to give them any defense after I took it over for someone. Is Finch Farm? Oh, is that the one nearby to the ironworks, where I kind of helped get their son back and all of that stuff? I actually can't remember. Did Bacon help get their son back, or did he die? I've forgotten. Well, he's going to die soon if he isn't already anyway. Oh, hello. What have we got here? En route, we've just got some random flipping, ooh, a legendary glowing. Well, you definitely have to die before you kind of interfere with my gang. Hang on a minute. There you go. You'll go down nice and simple. Lovely. Anything good? Ooh. Assassin's Assault Rifle. That's actually decent. That's, wait, hang on a minute. Assassins on a weapon? Has that always been a thing? Nope, I just checked. That's always been there because, of course, the missile launcher, the party starter, had that all along. I just don't think I ever happened to have come across Assassin on a weapon out in the wild before, which is a shame because Assassin's utterly brilliant because you are killing a lot of humans in this game. Okay, here we are. You look like disciples. Marvellous. Ooh, I like the fact that you're just kind of like chilling out. Wait, hang on. These are railroad agents. Guys, you don't want to be here right now, okay?
Packages will be safe coming through here.
Shut up, Garrus. Why are you everywhere? We do literally have railroad agents just hanging out next to disciples and they don't care about each other. Marvellous.
Hey,
Got a good look at them, boss. We're all ready to carve up these idiots and their little friends. Wanna move in?
Anything I should know, number 2?
there anything I should know about the place we're about to hit?
What? You nervous, boss? I wouldn't sweat it. You picked the right gang for this. Now, how about we get started?
And apparently I can tell them to change gear. Okay.
I wanted to change your gear before we head in there.
Are you serious?
Okay, what can... Oh, that just counts as, like, the trading option, so I can actually just give them stuff if I want to. Marvellous. Well, that's fine. I think they're good with what they've got.
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yeah.
And now they are going to head in this direction. Don't mind these guys, Railroad. They've got nothing against synths, so you have no problem with them. Beautiful. And now we are heading down in this direction. Though, guys, don't get too far ahead, because I can, like, toss grenades in. I can toss grenades in before they even see what's going on. So, you know, be careful. Hang on, what have we got here? We've got, ooh, Minuteman, about to be in multiple pieces. Well, injured at least. And more. There we go. More coming in. Beautiful. That's done some good damage. Okay, there's a few of them here. They've set up some better defenses, haven't they? Or are these my defenses? I don't know. I've discovered Finch Farm. Beautiful. Right, next up. Where are they all? We've got a whole bunch of people round here. In. And in. There we are. Oh, yeah, that's a well-placed grenade. That'll do. And one more over there. You're going to go down. Screw you. Fake Preston Garvey. Anyone else? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? We are doing okay. The grenades have already softened them up very nicely. And 1 and 2. And next up, 1 and 2. Oh, the Rockville Slugger can just keep firing for days. I've still got all the action points in the world. Lovely. And one more. And I think that should be... Not quite your lot. We got more people... Oh! We've got more people round this side. Hello there. One. Oh, it's Daniel Finch. You are the father. Oh, I never bothered helping out. I think I might have just killed one of my own disciples as well. Luckily, it looks like they are actually invincible for the moment. And one more here. Hello there. And is 1 Minuteman. Beautiful. Going to go down very nice and quick. Screw you. Finch Farm. Okay, here. Your crews won't tolerate betrayal. Killing all Nuka World gang members at this or any raider outpost will cause all the gang of Nuka Worlds to turn you. Okay, so don't turn on these guys, basically. Got it. Oh, here's Jake Finch. No, I did save him. I actually saved him. It's just now I've killed him instead. Alright, fine. The symbol's changed. It now actually is marked as Finch Farm, belonging to the Disciples. Or rather, belonging to just a raider gang. That's the generic raider symbol that you also see on, like, Fizz Top Grill. Very, very nice. And now it actually belongs to these raiders. But it's still a settlement. And presumably I can still, like, build and stuff, right? Yeah, there we are. Now, let's just quickly make sure it's properly set up. You are going to go and mind this area. Lovely. So now, food and water equals 3. Defense equals 6. Very nice. And you, meanwhile... are going to... Oh, no, you're the person I just assigned to that. Fine. So you are going to go and look at this here food. Because look how there's lots of food around. There you go. And now, no, that's too much food. Damn it. All right, fine. I'll build you a turret. Admit, I'm kind of curious what happens if you leave this place with, like, 0 defense. At some point, do the raiders come crying to you because they've had raider trouble and need you to go and sort out some raiders from them? Because if so, that would be slightly ridiculous. And one final thing, apparently we need to build a little flag here to mark these guys as actually owning this place. So, over in Raider, over in Flags, and we need to build a Disciple flag. And I'm not even allowed to build a pack or operator's flag here just to kind of mock them or anything. This place belongs to the Disciples. Ooh, hang on, did that say Preston hated that? Good, good, good. Finch Farm captured. I'm pretty sure I just saw Preston hated that for a second. Good. Yeah, Preston indeed hated that. Screw Preston. And now I need to have a word with one of these guys to see what they think about this situation. Hello there.
Unimpressive. But I guess it'll do. Sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell them how it went.
Beautiful. So now we need to head back to Nuka World and talk to Shank. Though en route, let's have a quick chat to Preston, see how he feels about this situation. Ah, there's the man himself. Hello, Preston. How are you feeling?
You've crossed the line, General. There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. And then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth.
That I did, and I'm still... Yeah, shut up, Preston.
That's enough out of you, Garvey.
I guess we understand each other then. Don't think that the Minutemen will stand by and let you bring even more misery to the Commonwealth. If that means shooting at you and your new friends, so be it. But that's in your hands. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
I have no interest in that. Let's bring it, Preston. Me and you, we need to have an ending to this once and for all.
Look, if you or any Minutemen get in my way, I won't hesitate to put you down.
Don't worry. I wasn't expecting anything else from you. For the Commonwealth's sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I could never trust you like that again.
He's actually still willing to follow orders. What a mug.
This'll go better if we don't talk to each other.
My goodness, you truly are a mug, aren't you? Fight me, you dick! Fight me! Nope, no reaction from him whatsoever. What a mug. Right, Shank, how'd you feel that went then?
Well, well. Word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Yep, bullets on kneecaps. There isn't the same deal that if I kind of go in and I fail, I'll need to spend money to bribe them.
There any details I should know about these methods?
Well, these jobs run pretty similar to those for claiming territory. Using force will give you more places you can target. Plus, settlers can't just blow you off. You try scaring them into paying up without laying some groundwork first, it could end up being a costly endeavor. Now, any thoughts on how you want to do this?
Oh, go on then. Let's try talking some people round for once.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
Let's say the pack this time. I quite like the pack with their lovely colourful animal masks.
The pack.
Works for me. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where do you want to hit?
Whoa, I don't like the idea of the Slog. I like the Slog, they're nice, we're not going to hit them. Kingsport Lighthouse, I swear I've already taken that over and there's literally no one there. Taffington, Country Crossing, Greentop. Yeah, there's some people at Country Crossing, though actually, hang on. There's no one at Greentop Nursery. Greentop Nursery was just super mutants and I cleared them out. There's literally... Isn't there nobody there? Oh no, I'm thinking of Breakheart Banks. Greentop Nursery is the one with the nice greenhouses. Yeah, I'll go for them.
Huh. I think that one's your territory, boss. You're sure that's the one you want to hit?
Absolutely.
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Lizzie Wyeth with the operators ought to have some tools you can use to make things easier. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option, claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. And it's worth remembering, the more populated or heavily defended a place is, the more prep work you're gonna have to do to get them to bend. Plenty of ways for you to skin this cat. Have fun.
So basically you pick a first settlement, and then the second settlement you're taking up that you're shaking down is a settlement that's nearby. Which actually makes me think I've got a plan. Oh, hello! Interesting things are happening. I was just doing a quick do-over, and Preston Garvey's actually decided he wants to attack me. Good! Screw you, Preston Garvey. I'll explain why he's attacking me in a second. But yes, this could be the moment. Oh. Or not. Hang on. Will he open fire on me? Is anyone else attacking me right now? No, not yet. Okay. We've got an open war with Preston Garvey, but for the moment at least, he is in fact completely immortal. Right, well, let's just leave him be then, just for the second. But, I'll come back here to see if we can finish him off later. Yeah, what I decided to do was, as I didn't realise what it was going to be, was like, you know, you've got the first settlement, and then you shake down a nearby one. Well, obviously, oh, God, dogs. Oi! Screw you. Now, Sanctuary Hills didn't show up in the first list, which I thought was a shame, so I thought I'd go for Finch Farm. But then, what I didn't realise was, of course, was you'd be shaking down a nearby settlement. So, I've kind of gone back in time a bit. Finch Farm thing didn't happen. Don't worry, you didn't see anything. Just pretend you didn't see that. And I've decided to shake down the Red Rocket Truck Stop, i.e. a settlement that's got literally nothing in it. But I'm guessing now suddenly it's going to be really well defended by Minutemen or something. Who knows why? It just will be. And that means I needed to go and get a new set of gang. We're going for the Disciples against the Red Rocket. But I think I brought Raiders a little bit too close to Preston Garvey, because he got upset and attacked me the moment I arrived back home at Sanctuary. So we've officially made an enemy of Preston Garvey. Good. Hello there, Disciple.
Hey there.
Is this some sort of joke? There's no one around to kill. Guess we can at least check the place out. But next time, there better be blood.
Oh good, this time no one has actually bothered to flipping come and defend it. Marvellous, I guess because there was no one to call for help. Fine. And then, oh, hello. Well, something's happening. Something's on fire. What the, well, we got a Radstag Doe. Who just set you on fire? There's, hello? Someone with a flamethrower. Oh, there's a basic raider over there. Well, that's fine. We can kill that raider. He's not one of the raiders we like, so we can just kill him instead. Also, how did you just set that doe on fire? Do you have a Molotov or something? I assume you do. Hello? Yes, indeed. Molotovs. Lovely. I like Molotovs. So this settlement is, in fact, straight back into our hands. Good, good, good. And in fact, basically, I've just done the Commonwealth a good. Because this settlement used to have, like, literally nothing in it. It was just abandoned. But now it's going to be a working settlement with actual people living here and everything. This is much, much better. Though, by the looks of it, I already stripped this place for parts quite a while ago because all of the things are already gone. Well, no concrete here, so I can't build them any water, but I've got a couple of bits of razor grain on them, so good news, guys. You three are now dedicated to guarding these two little bits of razor grain. That's literally all I can do for you. Sorry. Okay, giving them a quick bit of defense, let's shove up the flag, shall we? Flag and the right flag. Can we put it up top, by the way? Can you go, like, right up top? Yeah? No, sadly not. Even if I jump, nope, it cannot go up top. That's fine. We'll just put it right here next to the little barricade. Lovely. So, that's that done. And now we have got a little raider point, just like, you know, moments away from Sanctuary Hills. I can flipping see Sanctuary from here. Preston hated that, did he? Well, screw him. And taking my first raider settlement has opened up a whole bunch of new options for me over in crafting. So there's new stuff. We now have raider, resources. If I get up to Wasteland Warlord rank 3, I'm guessing taking 3 settlements, then I actually get to build, ooh, a tribute chest. Very, very nice. And I've also got a pick-me-up station that requires a bit of power to function. We've got ourselves a booze still and a Nuka World radio transmitter. That I like the sound of. Yeah, this'll do. We've just about got what we need to build a generator. Lovely. One lovely spiky Nuka World radio transmitter, I would say. Lovely. I know I'm going to be asked to build one of those in a minute anyway, due to my time-traveling powers. So there we are, that's powered up. And we can also give you guys something else as well. A pick-me-up station or a boost. Yeah, let's go for a nice pick-me-up station. You guys can have a lovely pick-me-up station just in case you get bored from all of the, you know, guarding the settlement and its precious, precious razor grain. So this thing periodically produces chems and makes the outpost happier. Meanwhile, the booze still periodically deposits booze in your workshop and also makes the settlement happier as well. Beautiful. I can also now produce specifically raided dealers. This is very good. Oh, now, this is intriguing. So obviously, in the normal game, you can produce all sorts of shops, but if you want shops, then you need to have invested in, like, Camps Collector. If you don't want to bother doing that, Raider stuff can be produced just with the Wasteland Warlord perk. And they produce income, of course, and they make things happy. They produce happiness. Do normal shops produce happiness? I don't think they do. No, they don't produce happiness, and they require local leader and cap collector to produce. So if you want to produce stores, but you don't want to invest in local leader, you can just do that using the Raider stuff. Very, very nice. And just to improve the ambiance a little bit, let's put a couple of broken down animatronics along the road. There we go. Very, very nice. Perfect. Preston is just going to flipping love this. Now, come on, Shank. Tell me I can now go and try and manipulate flipping Sanctuary Hills into surrendering to me. Yes, Sanctuary Hills is on the list. I'm having Sanctuary Hills. Screw you, game. I'm going to take Sanctuary Hills and make it into a flipping raider settlement. Perfect.
Oh, damn. Sorry, boss. No dice. I'm pretty sure a companion of yours resides there. I don't think they'd appreciate you hitting it. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Oh, so I need Preston to not be there if I want to attack Sanctuary Hills.
Yeah, that one ain't gonna work, boss. Don't think there's someone for us to intimidate at that spot. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Okay, there's no one I can intimidate at Sanctuary Hills, but it's the only barrier that if I can just get Preston Garvey, then as a direct result of that, I can attack Sanctuary Hills itself, right? Okay, back in time to just when I was arriving at Sanctuary Hills. I've got a plan, okay? I can make this work. I've got a good plan, in fact. A really good plan. So all I need to do is lie to Preston Garvey to get him out of here. And I think I know just how we're going to do it.
There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. And then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth.
What are you talking about, Preston? This is a terrible misunderstanding.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to deny it. I know what you've done. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
That's what I want to do. Preston, I've made a terrible error. Help me, Preston. Help me.
I made a mistake. I'll stop helping the raiders.
I'll believe that when I see it. For the Commonwealth's sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I could never trust you like that again.
Oh, he's not willing to come round. Well, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I can still transfer him anyway, just using this menu, right? Yep, indeed, I can just send him elsewhere even if he won't talk to me. Fine. Preston, I think it's time for a little bit of a timeout for you. Why don't you go for a nice swim over to Spectacle Island all by yourself where you can't annoy me anymore and you're going to be nice and out of the way. Lovely. Okay, let's just make double sure that we've got rid of everyone who's a companion out of this here settlement using the bell. So, Sturgis, you are not a companion. Fine, 100% fine. And we don't need you anymore because, of course, we've already built the transporter molecular relay thingy-McJib-Jib using someone else. That's fine. Marcy and 1 make 2 and 3. Sean is 4. And Jezebel, now looking like a giant bottle of Nuka Cola, is 5. And I don't really like any of you people. Who's number 6? Oh, Mama Murphy. Of course. Well, none of you are companions, are you? Now, Sean, you're probably the one I like most out of these people here. So why don't you go elsewhere? You just wander off. Lovely. Where would I like you to go? Where's nice? Sunshine Tidings. Perfect. You head along to there, Sean. Yep, fine. You go over in that direction. Nice. And Sturgis, honestly, you've never really done anything to annoy me particularly, so you can go along to Sunshine Tidings as well. Lovely. You off and off. Beautiful. So now, we've now got nobody left but this lot here. So with them all gone, as a result, it's just 1, Marcy, Jezebel, and Mama Murphy who are living here, those 4 people. I don't like any of those people. Let's go and see if now we can attack this here settlement. Okay, Shank, there's no companion there anymore. Let's do this. Come on, let me do this.
Yeah, that one ain't gonna work, boss.
What? Why? Who's there? Is Jezebel a companion? Hang on, I need to check. Okay, I've sent Jezebel away just in case she counts, though I'm not sure she's a real companion, but just on the off chance.
No go with that one.
Damn it!
I'm pretty sure a companion of yours resides there.
Sadly, even though Preston Garvey isn't actually there, the fact that it's his home settlement means I cannot have Sanctuary Hills, which is very, very sad. Okay, fine, we'll do something else then. If we can't take Sanctuary Hills, then we can encircle them. Let's say Abernathy, and rather than just doing it violently, I'm going to do it in like the peaceful, chatty way just to see what that looks like.
Overboss, a pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Okay, I'll totally lie to you to get whatever this is.
Don't worry. Your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
So you created the exact chemical compound that only works on country folks, not city dwellers. That's certainly a little bit contrived there, Lizzie.
Stink bombs. Lovely.
Just give them a try first, Overboss. I think you'll enjoy the results. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally, but you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot,
Okay, smooth operator juice. Got it. Charisma +3, buy for 10% lower, sell for 10% higher. Alright, very nice. So raider outposts have a range of influence. See an outpost range of influence, you just hover over it. And only settlements within your outpost range can be convinced to provide your gang with supplies or affected by Nuka World transmissions. And Abernathy is well within this area, as, interestingly, is Sanctuary. So does that mean I can theoretically talk around Sanctuary when it comes to it? Intriguing, let's find out. Well, let's start with Abernathy. We need to convince the settlers here to cooperate. You're the dad of the territory, aren't you? Well, you should like me. I'm pretty sure Bacon did go... Yeah, I know I did, actually, very early on. I went and got that locket you wanted. Now, before we speak to him, let's just quickly go and slip on our nice gear.
Hey, you.
Raider radio station. Like I need that in my life. Yeah? Help you with something?
Yeah, I actually set that up, actually. Heard of Nuka World by any chance, my good man?
You ever heard of Nuka World?
The theme park with all the raiders? Sure. Why?
I run the damn place, and it's time for you to pay up. No, let's be nice, let's be polite. I'm just going to make you an offer, and you probably shouldn't refuse it. I think that's what the expression is anyway.
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
So now I've got the options. I could rough them up, I could buy some loyalty for 200 caps, or I could just say, work for me now. You know what, I don't want to spend the money and I don't want to beat them up. Just work for me.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, alright? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
It ain't happening, alright? Now, I think you ought to go.
got unlucky there. Okay, fine. How about 200 caps just to start you off?
How about you and I make a deal? You get this place supplying my people, I'll make it worth your while.
You'll pay me. Yeah. I guess I can do that. Everybody, I got some news. Don't think you're gonna like it.
Okay, so I need to spend some money to get that done, but nonetheless, we've got this place on side. So, just straight back to Shank, nothing else to do here. Alright, fair enough. And I'm no longer allied to this settlement, so I can't actually do anything anymore. So, once you've kind of declared this place the target, you can't just come and, like, pull out their defenses and send them away to make things easier for you. But yeah, in theory, like, before you pick this as the target, if you know you're about to pick them as the target, you could actually come here, take down the defenses to make your life easier. Intriguing. Though it is nicely full circle. The very first time I came to Abernathy Farm, of course, they were saying, damn raiders, running into so much trouble with raiders, they're always coming and shaking us down, and I went and killed the raiders and got the lock, and they were like, oh, thank you so, so much. And now, finally, I have become king of the raiders. So, you know, the wheel turns, it's the circle of life. Also, that's a very pretty sunrise over there. That's lovely.
They're threatening to tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there. It's cute, but irritating.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Were you thinking about throwing an ice cream social too?
Wasn't my first idea. No. Look, boss. Raiders of the Commonwealth, all those mutts understand is force. And I'm thinking it's time you and them came to just such an understanding. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Alright, so who needs to be taken care of? Checking with the gang at Red Rocket Truck Stop. Alright, straight back out.
Hey.
Well, look who finally made it. We spotted a pretty shady group nearby. Could get company any minute, so watch your back.
Now this is the moment where I wish I'd built some turrets, but I didn't, so never mind. Now, what have we got coming in here? We have got... flipping... apparently I've got mines out. Never mind. Actually kind of worked. Oh, they've actually got flipping guys in power armor. Right, okay. Just no, you. Sinner's Raiders. Wait, who's Sinner? Well, whoever Sinner is, Sinner's gonna die. Also, I'm wearing a dress. I should probably put some armor on. Oh, you're Sinner. You're the head guy. You've come along wearing not good enough armor, it would seem. Screw you, Sinner. Oh, I like the way he's flying off over there. And we've got more grenades coming in. Right, okay. Right, let's get some healing going on. And then, where are these guys? Okay, let's get around the back of them here. And one. Screw you. Lovely. You're now nice and on fire. Not so on fire, mind. Let's go for the power armor guy. We'll be better at taking him out. He's only level 30. It's good that he is flimsy as balls. And then more Sinner's Raiders at level 35. Okay, yeah, this is pretty simple, in fact. And then I think it's only one more left. And then I think I might be about to kill one of my own disciples, thanks to 4, but never mind. Down they go. Who are these guys? Who the heck was Sinner? Alright, fine. And then just a bunch of Raider power armor and whatever. Screw you, by the way. There we are. That's better. And your helmet. Lovely. Okay, so Sinner himself ended up over here. Is there a note on his body or anything that lets us explain what the heck's going on? No. Nothing. And also, you're still fighting. Who are you trying to kill? I think they just attacked this here chair. Marvellous. Also, any chance the pick-me-up stations produce anything? And we've got ourselves 1 dose of Psycho. Very nice. And back to Nuka World again. Blimey, this is going to be... yeah, on survival mode, basically, you're going to be wanting your settlement to be sunshine tidings, aren't you? Because otherwise, you're going to be doing a lot of walking.
Heard some rumbles. This one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh no, Shank. I died. I'm a ghost.
Well, your secret's safe with me, regardless. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, Everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
Okay, what were you saying about food there?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
Oh, go on then. Head over to the outpost, Shank.
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going?
Well, we've only got one, Shank. Make your raider outpost happy. They're currently at 98%. I'm not sure how. I think they've got they've got enough defense, but they've got no beds and no water. So they are apparently very, very easy to keep happy. Let's head over there and finish the job. First things first, we need to completely raid Sanctuary Hills for the materials I'm going to need down the road. Okay, so they automatically share all resources placed in their workshop. Any resources your outpost may be lacking will turn red in the workshop menu at that location. Okay, but for now, we just need to give you some basic stuff, including, there's only 4 of you here, so we can give you a couple of water pumps. There we are, plenty of water. You're also going to want some beds. I tell you what, we'll even give you the nice bed, and this is kind of undercover, so it's alright. There we are, just a bunch of beds there, lovely. And apparently that's just good enough. Okay. Yeah, food 1 is listed as good enough, presumably because there's enough food coming from Abernathy, I guess. As I've given these guys some extra water, however, let's also give them some extra defenses. In fact, let's just have some nice defenses, just kind of, you know, sitting here on the road, pointing in the direction of Sanctuary Hills, ready to take care of any bastard who thinks that they might want to try and take me on. Beautiful. So any traders heading up the road towards Sanctuary Hills now have to literally pass by a raider camp with automated turrets and checkpoints. Beautiful. So that's the settlement now happy. Shank, are you happy? Let's make sure everyone's happy.
Place is looking good, boss. Everything a gang of lowlifes could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Sure, whatever that is.
And that is?
Bodies. And not the kind the disciples like to leave sitting around. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
So I'm going to do everything I just did 2 more times. Well, alright, we may as well crack on then. Let's do some nice, small, simple, easy ones. And this time, the target's going to be, again, something kind of around this area of the map. I want to, completely encircle Sanctuary Hills. Ooh, yes, 10 Pines Bluff. Those bastards, the very first Minuteman settlement I ever founded. The first group that came back to the Minutemen. Let's wipe them out.
Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
Yeah, it was always a bit of a hole, though. Let's just go smash it. And here's the pack. Hello there.
Scope the settlement out, boss. Them settlers and pals are gonna make for some good target practice. We gonna do this or what?
Possibly, but who are those down there? No, down there. Oh, we've got like 6 pack members around here. Nice. Okay, yep, let's begin the attack.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
And in they go. And it feels like with 6 of them, they should just be able to win on their own, to be honest. Now, who are we going up against? Have we got Minutemen here? Got flipping... Yep, we got Minutemen, but not many. In goes a nice Molotov. Screw you all. Screw you all again. 1 more minute. Oh, it's just level 9. These guys don't stand a chance. I feel like the Minutemen have half given up. Screw you. That looks like that's the job. Very, very nice. Did we kill the farmers, by the way? Did they actually bother to surrender, or have we just murdered them as well? Oh, seems like the farmers died. Never mind. Let's just quickly shove up a flag here. And 1 flag of the pack. Very nice. This place is horrendous, by the way. I'm very, very sorry you're even here. Now, you, I know they say you don't like farming, but there's a lot of good food here, so you just crack on with that. Very good. That's enough food to get going. Happiness is low, of course, because these guys aren't really so desperately keen on the whole having to farm for themselves thing, but that's fine. I'll now build them some nice happiness machines. 1 boost still. And 1 pick-me-up station. And that's actually made me level up as well. Beautiful. I think you guys both require... Okay, that requires power and that requires a person. Hang on, someone here's not working. Where are you? You. Work the boost still. There we are. That resource is now assigned. And we're also going to be needing 1 small generator if we don't have one already. I don't believe we do. Nope, 1 small generator as well, please. And just wire that over to there. And now we've got 2 things making some happiness. Lovely. Drugs, booze, food, water, enough beds. You know what? Maybe you shouldn't have sent me against those Corvega raiders once again. First time I met these guys, oh, we're struggling with raiders. Please help us. Now I am the raiders. I like it. It's a nice turnaround for the books that things have changed. So much. If you want to, you can play the game saving these guys from raiders, or if you want to, you can just be the raiders. It's a nice new twist. Right, level 61, and I think what we need to do there is get lockpick up to master. There's in fact at least one thing I definitely do want to check out with master. I always forget you can get master as early as level 18 in this game. That's really, really low level for master lockpicking to my mind, but never mind, eh? And I'm guessing from what Shank was saying earlier, raider happiness isn't like normal settlement happiness, which is, yeah, he was saying it was about loyalty. So normally the trouble with settlements is if their defense is too low, they might get attacked. I'm guessing raider settlements, if their happiness is too low, then they'll actually revolt and you need to go and take care of them. Right, 1 more settlement to go in that case.
Hey boss, just 1 more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say. So, what do you need?
Oh, go on then, let's indeed run a job and get a new outpost. And let's give another one to the packs. I quite like the pack, they're colourful. So, what's left? I mean, in all fairness, we've kind of well encircled Sanctuary at this point, so maybe somewhere a little bit more exotic. I wonder, will you even let me hit Spectacle Island, which is currently completely abandoned, apart from Preston Garvey sitting out there having a timeout on his own little private island?
Oh, damn. Sorry, boss. No dice. You want to name a different target? Or a different job, maybe?
Okay, so while Preston Garvey's there, we cannot. Right, let's choose another target. We're still going to take over a settlement over by the coast. Let's have a nice little kind of coastal area for us. Sadly, you can't have the castle, which is very, very sad indeed. I tell you what, I've never even been down to Mirkwood construction site. Let's go and get ourselves a new place.
Let me... Yup, that place'll do.
And I feel like I've also come across a little point of American history here with this statue, but I don't know what this guy is exactly. I just know a soldier died next to him. Okay, moving straight on. Yeah, we're well into the swamps in the very south of the map over here. Marvellous. Well, whatever is here, the pack can help me reclaim it. And in fact, as it turns out, I think the pack are already under attack. Hello, pack. What are you doing at the minute? You are attacking... Oh, flip. Is that a queen? That is a queen. Level 50 queen. Marvellous. That's what you're trying to take on. Oh, dear. Oh, you wanted to challenge, did you? And also a stingwing's attacking me. Well, that's clearly the biggest problem I'm facing right now. Yes, okay. Let's just circle round the queen and see if we can get close enough to her. Because, where is she right now? No, there she is. Okay, so the queen's going towards the pack right now. I'm still in caution, and you are about to die, my good man. Luckily, I've just got around the back of the queen without her seeing me, which means... Oh, that was not a sneak attack, but that's fine. Still killed her in 2. Queen's dead. Good job, Yusuf Shalmirluk there. And off you go. Mirkwood construction site, and welcome to your new home, lads. It's, I'm sure it's everything you've ever wanted. It's just beautiful, isn't it? There's little rundown building in the middle of a flipping swamp. I bet this is what you left Nuka World for right here. Let's go and build ourselves a flag so everyone knows this horrible, stinking hovel belongs to you. We wouldn't want anyone else coming in and taking it. And I'm going to need... Ooh, if I want the final rank of Wasteland Warlord, I need to do 8 settlements to get the tribute chest. Well, dear, oh dear. Power play! Oh, that sounds like just the sort of thing. Let's get the power sorted out. And you also get some defenses to help you against, you know, the Mirelurks, the super mutants, every other horrible thing that lives around here. And also, whatever's going on over there. What the heck is going on over here? Hello? Guys? Who's attacking who? I'm seeing, like, blue lasers, which normally means the Institute's involved. Yeah, something dramatic's going on over there. I'll go and investigate in a second. And you can see there, indeed, I can now just go and build as many flipping stalls as I want here. Lovely. Who wants to be a booze trader? Would you like to be a booze trader? You there, you're not doing anything. Become a booze trader. Nice. And you're going to need some booze to sell at the booze trader. So as a result of that, Raider Resources, 1 booze still. Yep. Build that there, and you, who aren't doing anything, you can work in the booze still. Nice. So as a result of that, now we have got ourselves 1 booze trader, the means of producing booze, and some turrets and some corn, which is all you could ever want. I'm sure people are going to come out to your pub, like, all the time, very, very soon. Actually, let me just build something for you. There you are. Couple of bar stools for in front of your bar. So the regulars can sit here. And by regulars, I mean the 2 people who aren't you, because there's literally only 3 people here. Marvellous. Well, I'd say this settlement should be nice and secure. Let's go and figure out what the hell's going on in this direction. Are the Institutes still around? Just a couple of leftover synths or something? Yes, indeed, couple of leftover synths. But what exactly are they doing out here, and who are they fighting? A synth leader, level 71. Okay. But they must be fighting someone, because I'm seeing them shooting. 1 synth strider. Oh, the railroad! Right, a railroad vertebrate's gone down. I see. Who else have we got here? Let's just quickly take you out. Level 61 Stormer. Going down nice and quick. And what have we got here? You're the synth leader. I'll tell you what. Good time for a critical. There you go. I'm guessing no one else here is too bad. You're level 5. And... have we taken care of them now? Railroad agents can probably take care of the rest by themselves. Yeah, did you crash your vertibird? I hope not. You have not got enough vertibirds to go wandering around crashing them, for goodness sake. Anyone going to say thank you for the fact I just came in and saved you?
Excuse me.
I wish I could have been with you on the Institute assault.
Nope, literally no interest whatsoever, though. Ooh, hello. Oh, I think you didn't crash this place. You actually just came to salvage it. And indeed, Exo on armor right here, including 1 Mark III. Like, you know, pretty good, all things considered. So, presumably, like, if you want to make a ton of money out of this, the easiest way to make money out of this mechanism is to have, like, say, basically divide the map into quarters, have 1 raider base right in the middle. That raider base will then be in range of, like, loads of stuff, because the range seems pretty wide, because this settlement covers Warwick Homestead. So, ideally, you'd probably want, say, like, Jamaica Plain would presumably cover this entire quarter of the map. Then once you've taken that, then you simply ask for the, like, supply missions, talk all of the settlements round, so, like, you know, talk round this one if you'd actually founded it, and the Warwick Homestead, and Egret Tors Marina if you'd already settled that. So, like, basically, this is a mechanism for, if you've gone around the Commonwealth, like, taking over all the settlements and, like, filling them up with people. Because, like, if you haven't already, there's, like, most of these settlements wouldn't have people in. Like, until you come along, only one of those 3 settlements actually has people in it, just the Warwick Homestead does. But if you've already filled them up, then taking them over for raiders turns them into money-producing units, because you just have to have one base, then you just turn all the others into tributaries, producing money for you, and then presumably you make quite a bit of money, which is fine if you need money, but to be honest, money doesn't really do that much in Fallout 4, it's not that important, so, you know, you can do it if you want, but to be honest, I don't think it's like a game-changing thing that makes the game a lot easier or anything. Anyway, let's go and have a chat to Shank, that's apparently up next. Shank, my good man, what exactly is going on back at Nuka World?
Hey, Shank.
Boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. The operators have turned on us. Mags and William didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now them and their whole gang have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
Alright, so we've got to defeat the operators. Very, very nice indeed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as this has taken a little bit longer than I was expecting to get things set up here in the Commonwealth, we are going to wrap things up next time. Next time on Fallout 4 Nuka World, we will head to the power plant, clear it out, turn on the power, and see what exactly that unlocks around the park. And we will also have a nice little ride on some of the rides. Very, very nice indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Fallout 4 Nuka World. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oi! You bastard! That was mostly still fine. Stolen the bridge! All we need to do is create a counterweight over here. This is like bridge ballast. Come on! Uh-oh. No. Wait. That's fine. That creaking's supposed to happen.